Welcome back to In Your City Show, and we have some amazing guests with us today. First of all, I want to introduce you to Taylor Rehmer. She is the Associate Director of Business Development with the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Missouri and Kansas. So years ago, it was just the Metro St. Louis, so you have expanded out, which of course the Make-A-Wish Foundation is all over. Is it the world even, or United States?
Yeah, it's international. So we have 58 chapters here in the United States and several other chapters abroad. All of the countries, most of them covered.
It's a phenomenal organization. We have Cooper with us today. Cooper, and we have Luke. I had to point the right people there. So Cooper, Luke, there we go. And you're wearing your Make-A-Wish shirts, which I love that. Did you notice the covers of our magazine? So they are all representing the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Those are 3 other children. We've got Disney World, we've got wanted to build an airplane, and of course we can tell he wanted to be a fireman. So it's just absolutely awesome, all that you do. Back when I was about, what's the football player's name? You met him in the bathroom on the airport.
Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner, he followed him in the bathroom. Creepy husband over here. He did wash his hands though.
Good.
And they used to take, oh my gosh, they had like a whole airplane full of kids to Disney World. Do they still do that? Do you know? I'm putting you under the bus there. I don't know, but I hope they do, because it's absolutely amazing what they do. Actually, they do. They live in Arizona now, and they are still affiliated with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So I answered that by myself because we did a story on them last year, and that was part of the story too when his movie was coming out.
Yes.
So yeah. So you are here. Tell us, for those that may not know what the Make-A-Wish Foundation is about, let us know what that is.
Absolutely. So the Missouri and Kansas chapter, so Make-A-Wish as a whole, we grant wishes to children with critical illness ranging from 2.5 to 18 years old. And so Make-A-Wish steps in and we can grant them their wish of something they want to be, a place they want to go, someone they want to meet, anything like that. And I mean, these two are going to speak on it in a bit. Wishes not only transform the lives of the individual kiddos, but their families and their support systems all around. So, I mean, bringing the children strength, hope, and joy when they need it most is something that we are all about, what we are at our core, and really just reaching those kiddos at the time where they need it.
Yeah, the very first wish that I learned was a little boy, 2 years old, who wished for a puppy. And so we're so excited to be part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation with our children's book, which is all about a dog. So couldn't have been a better like knock on the head, like this matches perfect. We've got to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So incredible. So how many children a year, kids I should say, because they're not all babies or kids, teenagers, you granted wishes to this year?
Yeah, we're coming off a record-breaking year in our last fiscal year, granting 438 wishes to children all across our chapter territory, and we're planning on granting around 425 again this year. With we got about 650 kiddos waiting for their wish right now. Either it's scheduled or they were just qualified. So got a lot of kiddos lined up to grant wishes for, and we intend on granting as many as we can this year.
Wow. So Luke, how old are you?
So I am 18.
You're 18. How old were you when you had a wish?
So I was 11 years old whenever I got my wish, and that was to train with the U.S. men's national soccer team.
Oh, wow.
And it was kind of a super cool experience because not only did my wish get to be granted, but it also got to happen here at Busch Stadium. So growing up in St. Louis, growing up a huge Cardinals fan, I also got like a full backstage tour of Busch Stadium, got to go inside the locker room, got to eat with the team, ride around St. Louis on the bus with them all, and it was just like one of the greatest moments of my entire life.
Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite soccer team or favorite player?
So favorite MLS team obviously is St. Louis City, but growing up, big soccer fan. I'm a fan of my whole family is a Manchester United family, in the Premier League. So
you're just watching the story Beckham,
yes,
and seeing him do that phenomenal kick.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh yeah, me and my whole family, me, my mom, my younger brother, my older brother, my dad, we all sat down, we watched the whole documentary all in one go.
Are you playing soccer?
I'm not anymore.
But you love it.
I love it,
You get to enjoy it.
Yep.
So what was an experience like, having your dream come true?
Yeah, so it was just like, it kind of felt like a dream at first because, like I said, like St. Louis kid born and raised, and I'm just in my hotel room, and then here I see Tim Ream come into like the lobby, who I actually went to St. Dominic High School, the same high school that he graduated from. So having him like come down to the lobby and be like, hey, like Luke, like your wish is happening this weekend was just like, I was just me and my entire family were overcome with emotion.
Oh, I can only imagine. That's so special. I love hearing that. And Cooper, how old are you?
I'm Cooper. I'm 15. My wish was to go to like all the theme parks in Orlando, Florida.
All of the theme parks? There you go. Way to go. If you're going to do it, go big, right?
Yeah.
And so you wish to go to Disney World and see all of the theme parks. So what did you get to experience there?
It was real cool. So we went there, and like normally you can get like the fast passes, but I got this thing. It was like a gold pass, and it's where they would like take you up through the back of the line, and like you got to skip and just go first.
You got some royal treatment, is what you got.
See you, pardon me. Excuse me, pardon me. That had to be
I'm
great.
kind of a big deal. And how old were you when you got to go?
I think I was like 13.
13?
Yeah.
So not that you're 15 right now.
Yeah.
So
I was
not
actually
that,
I was 14. I'm sorry.
14. So not that long ago that you got to go then.
Not at all.
So what kind of experience, besides getting to pass everyone up in line, which is the best thing of all, what was it like for you getting to go there and experience, a dream?
Well, I got to do like all the rides in one day. It was just really fun.
Do you have a favorite ride?
The Harry Potter ones.
Really?
They're all
I've
cool.
not got to see that.
We
Harry
haven't
Potter
been
wasn't
since-
there, so
yeah.
when I went, I think going in a haunted mansion,
That was
I
cool.
thought that was so much fun. It's when you look in the mirror and the ghost is sitting next to you. And did you do that?
Yeah.
Tell me you didn't write the Tower of Terror.
I did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely terrifying. It's like, am I still up here? I'm not. I don't
I
know
remember
if
taking my daughter on that. All of a sudden, it just dropped. All I saw was her ponytail go up. Like this.
You're hoping that they're still in the seat with you, right? Did you get to go with your whole family? Was it your mom and dad and just you?
Yeah, it was.
Your whole family got to go.
And I also got to build a lightsaber, like the Disney one.
You did.
Oh,
you
that's awesome.
got the lightsaber.
I got to build one. So
You
they
got
have
to
like a
build
thing where
one.
you can build your own.
You still have it.
Yeah, I do.
Now, do you keep that in a safe spot, or do you swing it around?
I keep it in a safe spot. It's
Keep it
like
in a safe
propped
spot.
up on like a holder.
Yeah. And how are you both doing? You're just completely inspired, and did it just give you a whole new awakening experiencing something like this?
Yeah, so my biggest thing about Make-A-Wish is obviously it was amazing for kids like me and Cooper to experience something like that, but something that I feel like goes very overlooked is the family aspect of it all, because I'm one of 4 boys. Like, I'm super close with all 3 of my brothers, and there's a lot of like behind the scenes battles that the family has to go through when you're going through like cancer treatment that a lot of people don't think about. And being able to see like my younger brother go out and kick the soccer ball with the guys, like just how I was doing, and my older brother who ended up playing college soccer, he kind of got to like talk to the head coach at the time, and he kind of got to like, pick his brain and like talk about soccer and like bounce some ideas back and forth. So really, that Make-A-Wish also is giving back to to the families just as much as they are as us, is something that I think is amazing.
Yeah. Now, Luke, are you involved with something? We want to make sure we get that before
Yeah.
we end. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so whenever I was going through my treatment, I got the opportunity to be like the honorary team captain with the CBC basketball team where my older brothers went. And Coach Tatum, who was our varsity coach there at the time, he kind of took me underneath his wing, and I got to do a lot of amazing stuff with that team. So whenever I was younger, I had the idea that I wanted to give back to the community, and I wanted to kind of highlight St. Louis and Missouri basketball as a whole. So 2 years ago was our first annual I Got This All-Star Game, which I got this was kind of the phrase that my family used during my treatment plan. And we had 2 all-star teams, and each one of the teams had what we called a Wish Kid captain, which kind of touched back on whenever I got to be the captain of that basketball team. And Cooper was actually one of
Look at
the
him smile.
one of the
yeah.
original Wish Kid captains of the teams.
I love it.
And before tip-off, the past 2 years we've done on average a little over $20,000.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh, kudos to you, and to you for getting in there and being that helper as well. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And that is what's so important, is first of all, volunteers. You can't have enough volunteers when you have an organization. Having people that support, because of people supporting, because of people giving back, you two, amongst many other kids, have had the experience of being inspired by a wish come true. And we need that.
Absolutely. I mean, wishes are not possible without our community members, without companies, individuals, people who are giving back proceeds from their children's book or wishing it forward after their wish experience. Wishes are not possible without you and our community, and that's what we need right now with a record number of wishes waiting with those 650 kiddos. So now is the time to get involved if you're feeling called, if that's on your heart. With Giving Tuesday coming up, with Season of Wishes, we just really encourage you and the community to spread some love and joy this holiday season and help make wishes come true, because as you can see, wishes have a lasting impact.
Yeah.
You're not just making a one-time wish, you are truly changing the lives of the kiddos and their families for the rest of their lives.
Were you two this handsome before you wished? Because you guys are handsome young men there, aren't they? Well, thank you so much for coming and telling your story and your wish. We appreciate it, and we wish you to have the best holiday season, and thank you for both for being here, and thank you, Taylor. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Very much.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
we've got Cooper and Luke, amazing, handsome, young Make-A-Wish kids. And then, of course, Taylor Rehmer here, the Director of Business and Development with the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Missouri and Kansas. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.